Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. Hope you guys are having a great day today. Today's video is very exciting for me as well, because I'm going to share with you my most used lipsticks. Favorite lipsticks are different and used lipsticks are different. We may have this deep burgundy, deep berry, deep red which we may like, but on a regular basis, which are the lipsticks which we generally reach for? So I'm going to share with you those lipsticks in my collection which are like my go-to shades. They are very used shades in my collection. So if you guys are interested to know about these lipsticks, then please do continue watching. Okay guys, let's get started with today's very exciting video. This video is going to be a very nice reference for me as well, so I wanted to do this video. I have all of these lipsticks in front of me which are like my most used, and I don't even have a count of it actually. I was going to do like top 10 used lipsticks and things like that, but then I realized, okay, I have too many. Let's just share all of my most used lipsticks. Okay, so starting off, I will start off with this. This is not my most used, but this is definitely going to be my most used lipsticks, because since I've got it, I've used it so many times. This is the Huda Beauty Third Date shade. I was talking about it in my previous video, or the video prior to that, the video where the audio quality was not very good. So there I was talking about this lip shade that I finally got, this shade Third Date from Huda Beauty, based on your suggestions, and I just love it. It's such a beautiful color, and I don't believe it that I didn't have it all this while. So I'm very happy to have this Third Date Huda Beauty shade. If you are interested, here is how it looks. So this is not my most used, but I just want to mention it because that day I mentioned it in a video, and this is one of the newer shades I have, and I thought I should mention it again. It's a really nice formula. Basically, I'm mentioning this because Huda Beauty Power Matte Bullet lipsticks are some of my most used lipsticks. That's why I wanted to mention them at first. I love them. I use them on a very regular basis. The nude shades, even the darker berry shades, is something which I go for on a regular basis. I have a few shades which are right here. Payday, First Kiss and Ladies Night are some of my favorites from my collection. I recently did a video, so I will not like swatch all of these, so you can go ahead and check out the video. Okay, let's move on to the other lipsticks. Okay, so first of all, I think I will share the drugstore ones first. Okay, let's do that. So there are a few drugstore lipsticks, or in the affordable range lipsticks, which I really love. And then towards the end, I have 5 lipsticks which are like so used. So those 5 I will share at the end. Okay, I love a lot of L'Oreal lipsticks. L'Oreal lipsticks are some of my favorite formulas, and I will be showing mostly bullet lipsticks. I have some favorite crayons and liquid lipsticks as well, but I think over the past 2 years I have slowly drifted toward bullet lipsticks, and that's what I'm usually wearing most of the time. So I will be sharing just bullet lipsticks today, and maybe a few crayons, some of my favorite crayons. So the first one, which is one of my favorites, which I use a lot, is Rosewood Forest. You can see probably how much it has gone in. You won't be able to tell that much, but I have used it quite a lot. You want me to swatch it? Should I swatch all the lipsticks? I don't know. Okay, let's do it. Let's just swatch all the lipsticks. It's going to take a lot of time. Let me take off this one first. Okay, so here is Rosewood Forest. So pretty. It's quite similar to Third Date, right? Let me do a swatch comparison. So this is Rosewood Forest, and here is Third Date. So the creamy one, which you can see, the top one is Rosewood Forest, and the below one is Third Date. Third Date is just a tad bit deeper, I would say. Yes, tad bit deeper, but the tone and the feel of the shade is very similar. So I love these kind of shades which have that mauvey, purpley, mauve. Did I say mauve already? Yes, mauvey, purpley, brownish pink tone. Love these kind of shades. So that's Rosewood Forest. Then we have another favorite, which is Divine Mocha. This one, which is actually quite old in my collection. I should get rid of this one and get a new one if it's available. This is also like a chocolatey brown shade, which I love. It's like a perfect nude. Divine Mocha, this one. Is it available these days? I am not so sure actually. I haven't seen this one around. Let me swatch Divine Mocha also. This is Divine Mocha. Beautiful brownish nude shade for everyday. Love this color. Very comfortable, very nicely pigmented also. This is definitely one of my most used lip shades. Next we have Hinted Blush, which is actually the second one I have purchased. I used quite a lot of the first one, and this is the second tube. I should have shown you at the end this one also, but it's okay. I'll do the L'Oreal ones together. So here is a nice pink here. Very nice everyday friendly pink color. So those are all the L'Oreal shades. You can see I love neutral tones for everyday. This is such a nice pigmented lipstick, this one. Please do comment your most used lipstick as well in the comment section. I would love to know. Such a pretty color. This is a very nice pink tone for medium to tan skin. Very pretty pink for everyday. Love it. Very comfortable, so nicely pigmented. Hinted Blush. Okay, next we have another drugstore lipstick, which is not one of the most used ones yet, but it's soon going to be, because this one also I have been using so much. Every time I'm wearing makeup, I almost reach for this one, then I go for another lipstick. This is such a beautiful one from Revlon. This is the shade Shameless in their matte formulation. I think this is new. I mentioned it in one of my other videos. This is a matte nude neutral lipstick for everyday. I hope my camera is focusing. This is Shameless. So beautiful. I have worn this in a lot of videos. It almost feels like the Revlon matte balm, which was in a crayon, sultry, but this is a little bit deeper, I feel like, and it has a little less pink. Such a beautiful tone for like everyday. You just want to go out of the door, add a little bit of kajal, have lipstick, did a little bit of concealer, and done. This is that kind of a lipstick. Very effortless, very comfortable as well. It gives a matte feel, but it's not like a very drying matte feel. There is a little bit of shine and stays on the lips for quite some time. So I'm loving this currently. This is like my current go-to lipstick, the Revlon matte lipstick in Shameless. Okay, let me swatch also here. I forgot to swatch it earlier. This is the Revlon lipstick. Okay, next two shades I think I am not going to swatch on the lips, because I may have swatches of this on my blog. This is the Sephora lipsticks, the Sephora cream lipsticks. These are the matte formulations. I have the shade, yeah, this is Golden Gate, and this one is Labyrinth City. This one is a nude, so much used. That's all I am left with. It's a peachy kind of a nude, movie nude, but more peachy I would say. That is Labyrinth City. This one, that swatch, which doesn't look very good, that one. And then we have a berry color. This is one of my favorite go-to berry shades. This also I think not a much left. I mean, you may feel like, okay, there's a lot left, how much have you used? But considering the amount of lipsticks and doing what I do, this has been used quite a lot. So this is Golden Gate. This is like one of my favorite berry lipsticks. This one is so pretty. And these lipsticks, both of them, when you apply it at first, just blot with the tissue paper and then just reapply little bit, like touch up, and then it stays for so long, and the color also looks very nice and rich. I feel like applying this one. Can I apply it? Let me just apply this one. I haven't worn that since some time now. So saturated with pigment and very creamy. So this is Golden Gate. Lovely berry tone, complements our kind of skin tone really well. And it's a very nice formulation. It's a matte formulation, but it's super comfortable, and I'm pretty sure you can get this one still. These Sephora lipsticks, they are still around. So yeah, both of these are my favorite. Okay guys, let's move on. So next I have two MAC lipsticks which I really love. One is a limited edition. I think you can't get this anymore, so I don't know if there is a point swatching it, but I wear this so much and they are one of the most used ones. This one lives in my purse. This is the shade Tendercotta from their MAC Aladdin collection. I did a video on this. It's a nude. It's a very pretty nude and it's such a beautiful color, very pigmented. I'll swatch this one. Perfect nude lipstick, very nice formulation. You can see I have used quite a lot. Yeah, for me that's quite a lot. Very nice formulation, very pigmented, super comfortable, and it's so easy to touch up. It's a matte formulation, at least it says there. It's a matte lipstick, but it doesn't feel matte at all. So if you are looking for an actual matte lipstick, then this is not it. But I like textures like this, which are like very creamy, smooth, gives a matte feel, matte looking, but is not really matte. It's not uncomfortable. So this is excellent. I love it. Tendercotta. If you know a MAC lipstick which is somewhat like this, or if still this one is still available, you can let us know in the comment section below, because I'm not really sure if this one is still available. So this is MAC Tendercotta, and this one is MAC Burning Love, which is their powder kiss lipsticks. This one also I have used quite a lot last year, or not actually last year, last year I think, when I have used it a lot. So that's why it's like this. Last year I don't think I used it that much. This year I have started using it again. So this is a berry shade, very nice formulation, very lightweight. It's a powder kiss formulation, very lightweight and nicely pigmented. It doesn't feel very heavy on the lips, and yeah, it's a very nice color. It's one of my favorite colors, so that's why it is really used very nicely. I will not swatch this one. I have swatches on my blog for this one, so I just leave in the description box. You can check out the swatch there. Okay, next let's do these two lipsticks. These are high-end lipsticks, kind of expensive, but these are so good, so worth the money, so I will definitely recommend. This is the Givenchy Grenaut Fume. These are the Rouge velvet lipsticks, and I will swatch them. I always love wearing them, so let me swatch this one. This is a very interesting color. It's like a deep red berry kind of color. This is actually one of my favorite lipsticks and one of my most used lipsticks. I mean, I have used this so much on a regular basis because it feels so comfortable, and it's one of the most pigmented lipsticks I have. Long wearing and pigmented. These lipsticks are great. I will highly recommend. These are quite pricey, so if there's a Sephora sale going on and you feel like I want to buy one lipstick, high-end lipstick, which ones should I buy? I will definitely recommend these ones, the Givenchy Rouge matte lipsticks. This is the swatch of it. Super pretty. It's like a deep red. As I said, it's not a pink, it's not a berry, but it has some berry tones in it. It's a more burgundy pink kind of a color. Really pretty. I just love it so much. I will definitely buy another one if I go through it. And then I have another one, which is the NARS Audrey. These are the Audacious or Audacious lipsticks. Okay, this is the shade Audrey. This is also super pretty. And this is such a unique color. It's like a rosy pink with a little bit of red undertone in it. It's so pretty. It's one of the prettiest lipsticks I have, and that's why I have worn it a lot. And I'm reminding myself again now that I need to wear this lipstick. This is so pretty. I think I have a swatch of it on my blog, but I still want to wear it. I will swatch it. I feel like wearing it, so I will apply that one also. This also is such a pretty lipstick. I love these kind of pinks which have that understated pink and red tone. super nice and super nicely pigmented. Both of these lipsticks are so nicely pigmented. They glide on the lips, they stay on the lips, and they just are so comfortable. Love them. So definitely I will recommend this one too, one of my other most used lipsticks. Okay, now we are moving towards these lipsticks, which are like my top 5 most used ones. They are really used and abused. And then I have 2 crayons which I want to give honorable mention, so those I will do at the end. Let's look at the lipsticks first. One of my most used lipsticks, most used high lipsticks, is this one from Pat McGrath. Look at that. This is the shade Executive Realness. This is how the shade looks like, and I have used it so much. Now I have stopped using it so that I don't finish it, but it's such a pretty happy pink, like a deep pink, and it looks so nice. I'll swatch this one also. I'll apply it. So pretty. There was a time when I used to wear only this one, like with every eye look, with every outfit I used to wear this one. So this is Executive Realness from Pat McGrath. Pat McGrath pigmentation of lipsticks, I just love. These are super nicely pigmented, very rich, and just one swipe you have opaque pigmentation. I have pigmented lips, so that's why I prefer lipsticks which are like very nicely pigmented, and all the lipsticks which I have shown you have great pigmentation. So that's a big reason why they are really highly used in my collection. And this is a matte lipstick, but still there is an element of comfort to it. This one does dry down faster than the other lipsticks I have shown you. So probably say about 5 to 6 hours later, the Pat McGrath lipsticks, the matte ones, may feel a little bit drying, just very tad bit. It's not highly uncomfortable, but yes, they do settle on the lips, and that's why they last longer on the lips. So yeah, this is quite long wearing, very pigmented. Love it. So Pat McGrath, definitely one of the most used lipsticks in my collection, Executive Realness. Next, which one should I show you? Let me show you the Berry. This is from the brand Bite Beauty, and this is the shade Rhubarb. Oh my god, I have used this lipstick so much last year. So here I have this much left. Okay, so yeah, as I have always mentioned that even this much is actually quite a lot. I have used quite a lot considering the amount of lipsticks I have. So this is a berry. Look at that berry shade. So you can see it's a very nice muted berry, and this is what I used to wear to office most of the time, like on a regular basis. If I have to go out, if I'm not wearing a nude, then I would wear something like this, and this was one of my go-tos, the shade Rhubarb from Bite Beauty. These are very nicely pigmented lipsticks as well, very creamy, and they're quite long wearing, considering they are absolutely cream lipsticks, and I just loved wearing them, just love the feeling. Let me swatch that one also. I'm doing quite a rough swatch. Definitely after applying this kind of a formula, I blot. So this one is like a berry, muted berry with a lot of mauve in it. So if you don't want to wear a nude lipstick or a brown lipstick, you want just a light wash of color, like a light pink or a light purple, this is a perfect shade even for work. I used to love it. I love wearing this one, and it's just so comfortable for a long time. So yeah, this is Bite Beauty Rhubarb. I'm not sure if it is still available. It's still around. I think Bite Beauty is also facing some issues, some problems. So I have no idea if this one is available, but I love it. Okay, next we have this one from ABH, the ABH matte lipstick. How many of you guys have been here so long that you know my obsession with this lipstick? The ABH matte lipsticks, I think one of the first matte lipsticks I had purchased in this bullet form, because I was obsessed with cream lipsticks, I mean liquid lipsticks once upon a time. This is my second tube. This is the second ABH matte Rosewood I have. This is how it looks like. It's a very pretty nude shade, perfect for everyday. Now I would say the formula is not one of my favorites, because I prefer a little bit more creamier lipstick currently nowadays, but this one, the color is so nice, the pigmentation is so good. It used to be like a hot favorite. The formula is still that drying, very drying formula. So the formula is the same, that drying matte formulation. It's going to be quite long wearing on the lips, but after a point, probably about the 3 hours mark, it gets a little bit uncomfortable, little bit drying on the lips. So yeah, you have to probably do a touch up or apply a lip balm. That's the only thing with this lipstick. But when I had purchased this lipstick, or when I got introduced to this formula, I just loved it because it was very long wearing and the pigmentation was very rich, super richly pigmented, and it just looks so nice. And I don't know, I didn't have too many nude lipsticks that time. Right now, of course, I have a lot more options. So this was one nude lipstick, the tone of which I loved. And those times, like for my skin tone, I didn't know a lot of nude lipsticks. So when I found one, I just held on to it. And definitely it's a very pretty nude. It's a nude, but it's not like a brownish nude. It has tones of pink and a little bit of mauve also, little bit peachy pink kind of a nude lipstick. Looks really nice. I mean, it gives a totally matte look on the lips. So if you're a fan of that matte look, so this is definitely that. My god, I have used this lipstick so much. The previous bullet was almost gone, like little bit was left, so I purchased another one. Okay, I have two more lipsticks to show you. I will keep this swatch. I will do the swatches of the other two. Some of my most used lipsticks, okay, the most. This one, the Dose of Colors lipstick. This is a cream lipstick, or what was this? I forgot the name of the formulation. It's the Dose of Colors lipstick in Lava Cake. I mean, that's quite a lot because this used to be a bullet here also. There was a big bullet here and then it goes down. So I have used quite a lot and just this much is left. Just this much. And it's such a pretty color. It's such a everyday friendly color. I will have swatches of this one on my blog too, but I really want to wear it. I love these kind of shades, and I don't really have a lot of these kind of tones which are neutral tones, which are kind of nude lipsticks but have a hint of that mauviness to them and are a little bit deeper. So this is very similar to the Third Date shade and the L'Oreal lipstick Rosewood Forest shade I showed you. It's kind of similar tones to that. And this formulation was also very nice, very creamy. Gave a matte look if you blot it with a tissue, and it was quite long wearing as well. This one does leave a stain, a little bit of stain on the lips, and it's easy to touch up also. So I just love this kind of tone, and this is definitely one of my most used lipsticks. I don't even know if Dose of Colors as a brand exists anymore. I'm not sure. I will look it up. This used to be one of my favorite brands for kind of single eyeshadows, lipsticks, Dose of Color lipsticks. They were so popular. But yeah, this lipstick is my favorite. Let me swatch it here. I forgot. Just the thing is that this packaging was not that great. That's the Dose of Colors, this one. The packaging was not that great because you have to be very careful to just line up everything and close, because when you get the bullet, the lipstick is right here. It is not rolled down. So you have to be very careful to close the lid properly without hampering the bullet. See, that's what I was telling you. I have taken off the lipstick, but still it has a slight bit of stain on the lips, even after removing with the micellar water at first go. And the last bullet lipstick for today, and I have drum rolls in my head, is this one from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the shade Bond Girl. How many of you guys have been here so long that I made a video where I told you that this is one of the most disappointing products in my collection? Hey, I love this now. I don't know why. This is such an excellent shade, and the formulation is just so comfortable. And third point is that this is the formulation and the color makes it a very user friendly, everyday usable shade, and probably that's why I have used it so much. So this is Charlotte Tilbury Matalacious lipstick in the shade Bond Girl, And that's how much I have left. Can you believe it? This is like, you can consider this as finished. In our world, this is as good as finished. I will definitely get another one. This is like a muted nude. Let me swatch it. It will not even swatch properly. You know why? Because this is not as pigmented. Look at that swatch. This is like a muted nude shade, but it is just so pretty. I have worn this, used to live in my purse once upon a time, like last 1.5 years. This was in my purse. Now this one lives in my purse, this MAC Tendercotta. It's so easy to touch up. You can touch it up over any lipstick you are wearing. It gives a nice gloss, and you can wear it on its own as well as a everyday lipstick, and it just looks perfect for everyday. It's just effortless. You can wear makeup with it, and if you don't want to wear makeup, don't wear makeup, just wear this. Such a versatile lipstick. I'll just swatch it quickly. So mind you, here a little bit of that stain is from the previous lipstick. Otherwise this is not as pigmented. I had a big problem with this lipstick once upon a time because it is not as pigmented. You have to layer and layer and layer to get a very opaque pigmentation. But that's the beauty of this lipstick. It's very understated. You just apply 2-3 layers and then you get a nice color on the lips, and your lips look very healthy. Your lips look like, okay, there is some life to it. It's not dry. So it feels like I'm applying a lip balm, but actually it's a lipstick. It's very hydrating as well. It doesn't dry out your lips, and it's very long wearing, considering it's not as pigmented, or it's not really a matte formulation. It's not drying. It stays on the lips for a really long time, and you can touch it up. It's not pigmented like I like my lipsticks to be pigmented as other lipsticks, but still it is one of the best everyday friendly lipsticks you can have in your collection. So if you're close to my skin tone, I will definitely recommend it. If you are a fan of lipsticks which are very easy, like just apply a little bit and go out of the door, you will really like this. The color is also very nice. It's very everyday friendly, so you will get your money's worth. It's quite expensive, but I think it's totally worth it because I have used it so much. I mean, I've used it every single day. So yeah, you shouldn't underestimate makeup products. Sometimes you may feel like, okay, I don't like it at first instance, but then when you start using it and you understand the product, then you feel like, okay, I love this. I love this product. So it happens with makeup. If something like that has happened to you with any other product, then do let me know. So those are all of the most used lipsticks in my collection. How many did I show you? Probably 10, 15, I don't remember. There are 2 crayons I want to give an honorable mention. This is a Colourpop lipsticks. I don't think you can get these anymore. They are discontinued. This one, Daydream. And I have a lot of other shades which are my favorites, and I have used them a lot. They're like gone down quite a bit. This one is Daydream. Perfect nude lipstick. Perfect nude lipstick. I still don't understand. I will never understand why would Colourpop discontinue this and discontinue their lips. What was the lipstick? Liquid lipstick? Colourpop Satin liquid lipsticks. Yes. So good. And the other crayon, one of my most used ones, is from Nykaa. This is their Mattalicious lip crayon in Jade Rose. I think most of you should have it by now because this is quite popular. I actually used it long time back. I had featured it long time back in one of my videos. I'm not saying that I made it popular, but yeah, I have used it long time back, and I've used it quite judiciously actually. I love this so much, and I don't live in India, so I don't use it very often. So still I have reached till here, so you can imagine how much I have used it. So this one is this one, very pretty. This one also, Rosewood, no, not Rosewood, Jade Rose, very similar to the ABH Rosewood shade. Perfect nude lipsticks. These 2 crayons, they also used to like stay in my purse. Love these 2 as well, very used. And this one is my second one. Did I mention this is the second stick which I purchased? The first one was already over. So yeah, those 2 crayons are one of my used. And with that, I have come to the end of today's video. It was really nice chatting and swatching lipsticks. I think this is one of my favorite things to do besides eyeshadow palettes. Love lipsticks. So I hope you found this video helpful and entertaining. Do let me know in the comment section below which are some of your most used lipsticks. I would love to know. I hope you are already subscribed to this channel. If you're not, then please do consider subscribing. I make beauty videos, lifestyle content and travel vlogs. I may include some other kind of content in the future as well. So yeah, please do consider subscribing, and thank you so much for watching me today. I will see you again really soon in my next one. Bye.